Alex Williams. I'm from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Growing up, I was raised very, very like Christian, just strict, like down your throat kind of Christian religion. Before you can walk or talk, the number one thing I think that was like preached to you was like, okay, homosexuality is wrong, this is wrong, this is wrong. So from an early age, I knew that like, okay, this is wrong, this is wrong. But growing up, I started to find my way and just like have my own kind of identity. Ninth grade, I come out as bisexual, just a little, put my foot out there a little bit. And then 10th grade hits, and I just realized like I'm not bisexual. Obviously I'm like girls, so then I start to begin to accept myself. I believe it was January like 2nd, like after New Year's. My mom goes through like my Facebook and my iPod, and she really sees that like I made a new Facebook, and I was open on that Facebook, and then she just started going crazy, and she started to just like give me the whole like Bible, and I was crying, she was crying. It was just very emotional. She called my girlfriend. It was like, oh, y'all can't be together. Y'all have to break up. It's done. And I called my grandma and was crying for my grandma to come over. I thought that my grandma would save me, but it got worse because my grandma started to come with the Bible and everything. So it was just really bad. I wasn't allowed to go out with my friends. I wasn't allowed to have a phone. I had to come straight home. I wasn't allowed to do anything. It was just like basically I'm being punished for who I am. March comes along, and this is a bad day. Like, I don't know, just a bad day. I get home, and me and my mom get into it about the situation. My mom sends me away to Belmont Psychiatric Ward. I love going there because I felt like it was like a break of everything. I didn't have to worry about anything, and it so happens that it was on like spring break or something, so I didn't have to worry about school. So it was a perfect opportunity just to worry about me and just like focus on me and what's going on and have better coping skills. There I did group, I did individual therapy. My parents and family visited, and there like I felt like I was brave enough to stand up to them. So one visit they came and something happened, and they brought up the conversation of my girlfriend, and then I just like was like, you know what, it is what it is. I have a girlfriend, like just get over it. I am who I am. And it was just like a big fight, and I ended up storming out and just like running out and going into my room, closing my door, and I was happy because they couldn't go back there because like basically, so I was like, well, I feel like I was protected. And then I was in there for about like I think almost 2 weeks, and I got out. I'm staying with my grandma currently, and my grandma isn't as bad as my mom, but my grandma, she's trying to be more understanding, and she's trying to be not as controlling as my mom. And that's a good thing, and I can live in that environment. I feel like with my mom, I can't live in that environment. And I mean, recently there has been like situations because recently I've come out as trans, but my family don't know that. My school does, and my friends does, and it's more like a support system. And my mom still has this controlling thing that she has. She tries to control every aspect of my life, even though I don't live with her or anything. So it's still like a daily struggle. I actually seen her today, and we had a big falling out today because she said that my girlfriend's not allowed to come to my graduation. She was like, I don't want to see that, and I was like, she's like, I don't want to see that lifestyle. I said, well, you might as well say you don't want to see me because she's going to be there, and whether you're there or not, that's fine, but she's going to be there. She's been there since day one. We've been going out for 2 years, and she's my support system. She's my backbone. And anytime I have an argument with my mom, my grandma, I know that the first call I'm going to make is to her, and then we talk about it, and she supports me, and she helps me like if I'm having a bad day, help me cope or anything. Like, she's my coping skills. While at Belmont, when we was in group, and we were talking about like, what do you live for, and what do you want the future to be? And then in that group, I just realized that because of who I am right now, doesn't mean that I have to cut my life short. And I realized that I just need to keep going, and no matter what, that I'm on this earth for a reason, and I'm this way for a reason, and I just wanted to live. I finally just wanted to live.